Hey guys, Juststatic here, and or Static if you want to call me that. And we're going to check out this one particular NPC TikTok video that I saw. So if you don't know what an NPC stands for, it stands for a non-playable character, just some video game lingo for those who don't know. And the whole point of this trend was to go up to random people and say weird automated bot stuff like in a video game. If you ever played a video game, you know what I'm talking about, like press X to talk to so-and-so. And they would probably say something like, I'll give you 25 smeckles for 25 or 5 decals. I don't really know, but something along the lines of that. And the whole point of the TikTok trend was to go up to random people in IRL and say similar stuff to what I just said. And it can be from any video game. I've seen people use Skyrim, Halo, Call of Duty, and so on. My favorite ones are the army ones because one, you can tell they have nothing fun to do, so they have to make up their own fun, which is pretty cool to see. I'll show you the two that I found that I really like.
One of the washing machines is broken. DPW should be here next week.
Huh? Need something?
I heard you have CQ next month. Unfortunate.
I hear they pushed PT to 7:30.
Your PT score is too low for this quest. Need something?
I've got something. COVID card. Your eyes only.
First sergeant's looking for you.
You missed PT.
Private, where is your battle buddy? Zero, zero, zero. Any day you want to do a proper push-up, Private, I'm waiting. Another profile. What is that, like your third one this week?
But anyway, the whole reason I brought up this is because if done right, it can be cool and fun for the people to see and join in. But with every trend, you got one person who just ruins the whole vibe, and essentially has a spurred behavior. So let's take a look at the TikTok.
Hey, buddy! Do you know mercenary work is really common around here, and you can do mercenary work for coin, dude?
What are you doing, man?
You can do mercenary work for coin in this area to make some extra
Are
coin.
you filming right now? Is this
No.
Is this for a video or
No.
something? It's for some.
No,
some
you can
lame
do
video. You're just embarrassing yourself.
So when it comes to content creators, TikTokers, influencers, whatever you want to call them, I just wish one of these things that these people would try to do, or maybe they notice it or don't, is try to read the room, right? And what I mean by that is, I've seen so many videos of people like doing challenges or pranks or whatever, and you know, it's shock value. That's how they get their clicks and views. Like this, you won't believe what this person did when I pranked them. It's like, oh, it's a prank, bro. Right? You just got to read the room. Like you got to look at someone and ask yourself a serious question. If I was in that guy's position and I ran up with him, if I was ran up on with a camera, having a smirky face, like, yo, this is gonna get views, would I sit there and indulge it or would I not? And more or less, most people will not indulge it. Some will, you know, you'll have the occasional people who sit there like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Dang it, why of all people, they gotta come up to me, I'm just trying to go on about my day. They'll smile on your face, they might join in, or they'll make an excuse like, oh bro, I'm with my girl, or I gotta go, bro. But more or less, people just gonna admit like, yo bro, just get the camera in my face, I don't want to be recorded, I don't care if this is for TikTok, I don't care if this is for Instagram, the Snap, YouTube, whatever, just get the camera in my face. And when you tell those content creators that to their face, they feel a certain way, because like, oh bro, he's uptight, he's not cool, and they always try to spin it in the way as if you're lame, when in all actuality you're the nigga coming up to them with a camera. You're the one who, in quote unquote, doesn't really have a life, because you're technically, you know, you don't really have a steady job. Your job relies on you getting shock value, trying to get reaction out of people, and the second that stops happening, you're out of a paycheck. So that's just one of the things I just, it just bothers me. And I know this is going off on a tangent. It's just this is the type of stuff that just bothers me with this type of content where people go up to random people trying to get shock value or trying to just involve random people when they clearly tell you don't want to be implicated into their content. So let's continue.
At this point, okay. Yeah, this guy just came up to me. He's just like asking me random questions. This guy,
put your phone away. You can do mercenary work around here for coin.
Like okay, I can do mercenary work. But like, what the fuck is the big deal? Okay, sure.
No, it's not a skit.
It's for YouTube.
Dude, yo, call the police. Okay?
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, try me.
Call the cops.
Now, this is where we start reaching the Spurg type of the content. Now, common sense would have told you, you know what? They're not feeling it. He's not having it. This is a bad video. Let me go up and do it to someone else. I mean, like I said, I try to read the room, or I would try to read the room of the situation. He's not having it. You know, is this my type of content? Would I want to do this? No, but I'm not doing it. If he wants to do that, that's fine. But I already told you how I feel on this. But point is, dude should have cut off the camera and said, you know what? Let me move on to the next one. But he then tries to reiterate. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of me being in elementary school and you saying a joke, right? That did not land well, right? You trying to say a funny joke and you're an elementary kid and people are just looking at you like, what? And you say the joke again and you're expecting them to do the laugh. You're trying to do the, you can't see my face, but you know, you've seen it before, like the ha face, and they're still looking at you like, what? I don't get the joke. Was that supposed to be funny? At that point, you just cut the joke off and say, you know what? Never mind. And you move on. This dude kept on trying to do it, and then when people, you know, the dude asked his friend to come over, he's like, lower your voice, which, again, at this point, you cut off the camera and you go on about your day. Like, there's no point. This reminds me when I was a kid, you know, you do something, you say something, and someone's like, Mom, hey, lower your voice down, let's handle this. Look, I tried to do that when I was a kid, and like, my brother he used to be a tattletale too. He used to call my mom over. I'm like, man, why the f you gotta call mom over? And he's like, you can't handle this between you and me? He's like, Mom. This is one of those situations. Like, he's like, can you lower your voice down? Again, he should have cut off the camera. And then not only that, he gets frustrated and he starts shoving people. Now, this could all be fake. I should preference that. I should have said that up front. This all could be fake. This could be more of his content. You know, NPC interaction gone wrong. You know, it could be a fake. You could just hire. These could be two of his good friends. Who knows? But still, I think the point gets across because you see, even if this is fake, there are situations out there like this similar where people actually do up to random people and they just not having it and they don't respect that person's boundaries or I guess it's boundaries at this point. I'm tired, but point is, dude's spurging out.
I'm embarrassing myself. I'm embarrassing myself.
This guy's a fucking mess.
You're an asshole. I make
Get
hundreds of dollars.
Get out of my face.
I make hundreds of dollars from these videos. You have no.
So yeah, we went full. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but if not, he went full full Spurg. How again, dude tried to do the NPC joke. It wasn't landing well. Instead of saying, you know what, let me move on, let me cut the camera off, let me call it a day. He tries to reiterate the joke. It's not landing. He starts pushing and shoving these people. They're calling the cops. Now he's full spurging out. I make hundreds of. Let's be real. I don't know how much. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, TikTokers don't make that much money. Only the top 1% really make bread and butter like that. But yeah, this dude went full Spurg, full re. I mean, there's no other nice way of saying it. Dude should have just cut off the camera. Should have called it a day, and now he's. I mean, again, like I said, this could be fake. This could be just really good friends, and they're acting and they're on it. You know, they're in on it. If that's the case, whatever. You know, I still think you can learn a lesson from this. Because like I said, even if this is fake, there are situations out there similar to this that are real. And you just gotta call it a day, bro. You just gotta wrap up. You gotta click the camera off, touch grass, touch some ass, either or. I don't care, but you got. I mean, niggas are spurging out over some content, over a TikTok. Damn, it's like, whatever. But I went into more research on this dude, and I'm gonna continue this. But dude, from what I've seen, you know, I watched a couple of his NPCs, and some of them do. I mean, some of them, you know, like I said, I told you about the two interactions. You got the people who are going to indulge it, and the people who aren't going to indulge it. More or less, people are kind of in that middle ground. It's like, I really don't want to be bothered right now, but let me hurry up and just smile in this guy's face and get on about my day. And that's most of his TikTok, but there are the occasional TikToks that make you look at this dude that make you ask, it makes you wonder, like, is something turned down? I'm not going to say this dude isn't playing with a full deck of cards, but if he is playing with a full deck of cards, those cards are definitely crumpled. The paint's wearing off. You know what I mean? Like, those cards are used, right? So that's all I'm gonna say. It's just TikTok spurs. I don't really know at this point, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I just saw this TikTok, just had me scratching my head, like, yo, these are really spurging over TikToks. So, like I said, I think I'm rambling. I've kind of repeated myself a couple of times here, but I'm gonna end it here. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, I'm feeling silly tonight!